I got an interesting story in my email from Michael about a restaurant that is charging their customers a minimum wage fee. This is a small cafe in Stillwater, Minnesota, and it's responding to the August 1st increase in the minimum wage in Minnesota of 75 cents an hour by adding a 35-cent fee to all meal tabs. They are now receiving countless angry phone calls from people. This is the Oasis Cafe. The owner, Craig Beamer, said the fee is needed to offset the 75-cent wage hike that took effect on August 1st. This is the first time, this is a key thing, this is the first time that Minnesota has increased its minimum wage in a decade. Even with only 6 servers, Beamer says it will cost him $10,000 a year more to pay servers $8 an hour instead of the federal rate of $7.25. And instead of adding it to food prices, he says he added the minimum wage fee instead. It is setting off a firestorm of debate. I think that this is obviously for making a political statement, because when the cost of meat from the butcher goes up, I've never seen, at least, a fee added that says this is our butcher fee to account for that. You just adjust the price of your entire menu, as happens with inflation, as happens with cost increases all the time. So if we are even to believe him that this minimum wage increase really would put him out of business if he didn't add this 35-cent fee, every other restaurant in similar situations, or almost every other restaurant, when it is a cost increase, when electricity goes up, if rent goes up, the cost is just added to the menu items, not as a fee. This is a deliberate attempt to make a political point.
It seems like it's backfiring too. Yeah, a lot of the customers are angry, but this is what cable companies do, right? Why are restaurants doing it now too? I don't know. It seems like it's just not a good way to run your business.
Some of the customers that were interviewed outside the cafe said that they agree with the decision. I think he did the right thing, said Mike Steffen of Taylor Falls, who also owns a small business in the same town. If nothing else, it's making a bold statement. Charging a minimum wage fee is a passive-aggressive move that seems both childish and counterproductive. And I would actually ask an additional logistical question, which is the receipts have been posted online, and you'll see that this 35-cent fee is added post-tax, right? So you have all of your food items, $10, $5, whatever. Then you have tax, and as an item in addition to tax, a post-tax item, there is this 35-cent fee. My guess, Lewis, is they either didn't talk to an accountant before doing this or have a really terrible accountant, because this is going to be a serious issue when it comes to the accounting at the end of the year. This guy might end up spending more than the $10,000 he says this would cost him in sorting out his taxes if this is as it appears to be on the receipts.
I would imagine that that is illegal, and that 35 cents does need to be taxed and accounted for. I mean, but that could be part of the point too. I mean, he could be trying to say, you know, screw the government.
Yeah, maybe. I think, Lewis, that although it might seem that way based on the type of minimum wage protest that is being done, I don't know that it was thought with that much precision in mind. And I think we'll see at the end of the year. I don't know if people live near this Stillwater, Minnesota place. Would you go to it? Would you not go to it because of this protest in order to protest the 35-cent minimum wage fee? We will follow it. We will see what maybe adding this will cost him even more money because people start boycotting the restaurant. It remains to be seen.